Here's every webtoon that came out in August. The Secretary's Secret follows an office worker being assigned by the Vice President to spy on his cousin who's come back after being transferred to a foreign office. Daisy, How to Become the Duke's Fiancée is a regression series. As the Duke goes into debt, abandons his 3 daughters, Daisy, one of the daughters, gets involved with an engaged noble, gets killed, and goes back in time before her father abandoned them. Ctrl+Alt+Resign seems to be an office romance, as 2 people in a coding section of an office both form a quitting alliance. The Monkey King's Journey to Murim follows Sun Wukong 300 years after his adventure, as one of his adventuring buddies' souls goes missing, so he's sent down to the mortal realm to find it. The Twins' New Life follows twin siblings getting reincarnated into a fantasy world as illegitimate kids of the king. Change Your Story takes place in a world where people are literally born into storybook roles, following a protagonist who just wants to be lazy and avoid the action genre, trying to change his story into a romance. Escape Devildom follows the kingdom of demons, as the Demon King is dead and is replaced by a human by another demon who wants to be king, as the human is trying to escape and rescue his captive brother. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin is actually a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, following years later where most of the turtles are dead and the one that is left is hunting Shredder's grandson. The Bathroom Ghost is a comedy series, as a ghost is stuck in a bathroom until she can scare enough humans, but every time an opportunity comes up, she gets distracted and forgets to. Double Kill has a kid watch his parents die through strange means, gets involved with a mafia business, then gets out of it, the mafia tries to kill them, but that person is killed by a group of assassins who kill people, then kill their soul to stop their reincarnation, and our main character gets recruited to do that. A Shoulder to Cry On is a weird series, a BL school romance where a dude sees 2 dudes making out in a nurse's office, accidentally interrupts them, and then falls on one of them, and that one pretends to frame him for doing it without his consent? Containment Zone Management feels like a backroom type series, as a group is in charge of containment and exploration of mysterious and winding liminal spaces. Also, if they die, their consciousness gets uploaded to another body. The Amazing Spider-Man 2022 is Spider-Man on Webtoon, where Peter Parker was seemingly missing for a long time and returns to basically everyone hating him. Return to My Dark Past is a regression series, as an older lady has a crappy life and wishes never to be reborn, but regresses back to the start of high school before her family got into financial trouble. The return C-rank tank won't die is brutal, as a low-rank female tank gets emotionally manipulated then abandoned by her boyfriend. Left to die in a dungeon, she gets a ring that doesn't allow her to stay dead, so she keeps dying over and over again, goes crazy, starts leveling up, and is out for revenge. The End Has Come is a zombie apocalypse series, as a rich and popular girl and the loser nerd have to team up to survive. My personal recommendations are Island of Star and Chains is super cool and honestly a really original reverse isekai, including the Fey realm, and honestly a really cool brother and sister dynamic building up after years of her being in a coma. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. Look, I grew up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, ain't no way I'm not gonna read this series. Containment Zone Management is really cool, basically a backrooms type series following a fun group of coworkers who can't die facing down monstrous threats. So in case you need an update,